Mark and Jackie Tate with eXp Realty Northern Arizona, and today we are touring properties in Flagstaff. Mark, tell everybody what these properties have in common.
They're right about $1 million. I mean, there's one for over 2 million, but everything we're looking at today, kind of ranch style homes on the east side of Flagstaff, around $1 million. Hi, it's Mark, eXp Realty, and I am out front of the capstone models here at Timber Sky in the Sirius portion of Timber Sky. And I'm going to show you a 2-story and a single level, and I want you to tell me which one you like the best. All right, let's do this. And here's your single level. So this is the 1715 plan, base price of $755, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3-car garage. And so you have a front bedroom and a closet. And then this is your full bath right here. And there's a little linen closet behind the door there. There's a bedroom here. So we've seen 2 bedrooms at this point. Again, 10-foot ceilings. And this has a really nice decorator touch of the paneling as you come in. I'll come back to that. Again, 1,700 feet-ish. And so this is the kitchen area. And capstone's into the pantry. So, and your living area. Now this one has a little bit deeper backyard, and one of the reasons is because the footprint of the house, and maybe this lot's a little bit bigger too, but you can get enough backyard to make it worth your while. Fireplaces are optional. I love the paneling. This floor plan is not earth-shattering or something you've never seen before. This plan has been duplicated by throughout history. A couple bedrooms up front, the master in the back, or the primary in the back. And so here's your shower. It's a walk-in. It doesn't have a tub. Dual sinks. And here's the commode back here in the primary, and then your closet. And the closet is adequate for sure. Now they have the built-ins, and I'm just kind of ripping through these. So here's utility room, and that's where the sales office right there. Just imagine a 3-car garage. And this is the 3222, just under $1 million base price. This is the 2-story. So here we go. Den office to begin with, into a powder room. Actually, it's a full bath. Utility room right up front, and then into the living area. And to the kitchen. And then the backyards, obviously this would not be included in the base price, but the backyards are not huge in these, but you do have that metal fencing that is in all of them. There's your pantry back there. Goes all the way to the back side. And this would be, I believe, your main or guest bedroom. I'm not really sure. But yeah, looks like a main bedroom and really nice closet. This is definitely the main. So your main bedroom, primary bedroom, is on the first level. That these houses range from about $750-ish. Again, these prices are gonna change because they use dynamic pricing. So upstairs, obviously, so there's a little flex room up here, or great room, whatever you want to say. And you have a full bathroom here. Quartz countertops. Couldn't tell you what is standard or isn't standard, but I'm assuming those are upgraded. And this has an ensuite, or a closet, not an ensuite. Ensuite would be when it had its own bathroom. So here you go. And this one has a big walk-in closet, relatively. So it's a 4 to 5 bedroom, depending on how you want to configure it. See, this one has a 2-car garage. But if you had a wide enough lot, you'd be okay. Tankless water heaters. I mean, these are all foam insulated, very energy efficient, great houses. So that's his story. Well, let's move on.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, like a big game room. Wow. Okay. Wow, this is cute. Okay, this is the front door foyer. And now I'm going to kind of take you around and let you see the house itself. So when you first walk in, you have the dining space on your right, large living room with the vaulted ceiling, and then this den. So this den is, I would say, I don't know, maybe 12 by 11, something of that nature. And if you're sitting here working, you've got beautiful views out your front yard, but you can also be connected and not too separated from the rest of the house. Now, would be really easy to go ahead and enclose those up here with maybe some, I would do it with glass. I think that would be really great and it wouldn't affect the light flow. And then you could put double doors on this as well if you needed a little more privacy. But the way that it is right now, it's nice and open and really has a good feel to it. You could also use this as a TV room, a game room, a kids play area, whatever you need it to be. In fact, if you have littles, this would make almost the perfect toy room because it is open and you could have really good connection with them. They wouldn't be totally underfoot, but they would be within eyesight, so that's kind of nice. All right, let's go take a look. This is my favorite room. This is your great big living space, and you can really take this and kind of put it into some separate areas if you wanted to create more of a library / reading nook over here. You could. You've got the surround sound. You can see the speakers, the TV, all of that comes with the house. I mean, it's nice and airy and open, but it also feels a little cozy. And now I'm going to take you back here into, this is your little breakfast nook here that flows into your kitchen. And with this kitchen, you have the beautiful newer appliances here, the double oven, gas stove, and the stainless steel appliances here. And then you've got your breakfast nook that overlooks your acreage, which we'll get to in a minute. So let's come through here and take a look at the primary bedroom. This is a king size bed, so that helps give you some idea on the scope of the space. And then you have your own private little patio back here as well. It would be a great place to have a hot tub or just maybe a little fire pit where you can enjoy the sunsets. And all right, let's go into the bathroom. You've got this barn door, so you can close that for privacy. And then you can see they've redone a lot of the house. They did put in all new floors. They put in the new vanities, things like that, the light fixtures. You'll see it throughout. And then this has the separate shower tub area. And then come into your big walk-in closet. You got a really nice space here. And then you even have room to put a little mirror vanity. You've got a big laundry room with a sink. And in here you have an oversized 2-car garage. Let's see the other spaces here. So we've got this bedroom. Again, everything here has the vaulted ceilings, so that makes it really nice and open. And then you've got the beautiful views here as well. And then in here, this bathroom was redone with the tile surround, the new vanities, lighting. You did a really nice job. And again, you've got the new flooring throughout. I'm going to sneak past here. And then this is your front bedroom, which is currently vacant, but obviously I think it's easy enough to imagine what would be here with a bedroom, but this is another room that you could easily fit. You've got this beautiful outdoor space, covered patio with the fans. This is your gorgeous home. And again, this is in Wupatki Trails, which is an area in East Flagstaff that has truly just beautiful views. It's nice and peaceful. All of the properties here, I think the smallest lots are 2 acres, and then they go all the way up to, there's some lots in here that where people have 10 acres. There's some 5-acre parcels. So it really is an area meant to just be spacious. It's for people who really love the outdoors, who want to be close enough to everything that Flagstaff has to offer. You're about a 25 to 30-minute drive to downtown from here. But out here, everything is just really peaceful and lovely. All right, that's what I got.